How to create a lead magnet that actually converts, even if you're just starting out online. Today, I'm going to simplify lead magnets, and this training is for complete beginners who maybe don't even know what a lead magnet is yet. That's okay. Or complete beginners who are just beginning their online journey. This training is also going to help those people who have already started online marketing, but they're not getting the leads they want. They're getting low opt-in rates. Or it's for people who are just overthinking their lead magnet and just need to go ahead and create it. Do you fall into one of those categories? Just put yes in the comments if you are one of those people who I just mentioned. Now, the big problem with lead magnets is that most lead magnets don't convert because they're too broad, too long, too vague, or too ambitious. I often tell my coaching clients that I am a studier of marketing. I really enjoy learning. And one time I wanted someone's lead magnet. I thought it was going to be, I did think it was going to be longer than a checklist, like one page. But what I got was a 100-page novel. That is not a lead magnet. That is overwhelming. I've never looked at it again because it's way too much. Okay. Lead magnets do not have to be massive. So today we're going to learn what a lead magnet is, why most, I shouldn't say most, why some fail, and what makes lead magnets convert better. But first, I have a quick question for you. Do you already have a lead magnet? I'm going to check the comments real quick. I want to know who already has one. Yes, yes, no. Okay, awesome. I've kind of got a mix. That's great. That's great. I'm glad. I'm glad about that. So, the big mistake that beginners make is trying to teach everything. The result is that clients get confused instead of clear. So, an example, if your lead magnet is like the marathon runner's grocery list, okay? You want to provide a grocery list for marathon runners, but you don't have to teach everything that's included on that grocery list and why. Does that make sense? You just want to give them what they ask for, and you don't have to teach everything that's inside of it. I hope that is clear for you. The shift that most people need to make is that lead magnets are not mini courses. They can be, but they're really not. Lead magnets are quick wins. Quick, simple, little wins. A lead magnet is something valuable that you give away for free in exchange for someone's email address. That is it. You give value first, and they give you permission to stay in touch. A lead magnet can be several things. It can be a checklist, a guide, a template, a short video, a quiz, a mini course. It could be an ebook. It could be, I said a mini course. It could even be just one simple training. But the purpose of a lead magnet is to start a relationship. A lead magnet is kind of like your first impression, even though really your first impression is social media normally. But your lead magnet is people's first impression of, if I say, yes, I want value, how are they going to treat me? How's this relationship going to go? Why do lead magnets matter? They matter a whole lot because lead magnets build your email list. If you don't have an email list, you don't have any leverage, and you don't really have a very solid online business. You can have a business. I'm not saying no business, but you don't have a solid one. Because if you don't have a lead magnet, visitors might go to your site and leave, and then they never come back because you didn't give them a reason to give you their name and email address so you can follow up with them. If you don't have a lead magnet, you are going to rely only on social media to make sales. So if you don't have a lead magnet linked in your bio and you just have like an affiliate link there, and that's okay for beginners, but the goal should be to move past that. then somebody might see your content and might go to your page and they might even click your link. But if it takes them straight to an affiliate link where they have to purchase something, they're probably not going to do that. And actually, I would like to get updated numbers on this, but 5 years ago when I started marketing, the accurate numbers were that somebody needs to see you or a product at least 7 times before they will feel comfortable making a purchase. So the benefit of having a lead magnet linked there instead of an affiliate link is that you're going to get their email address and then you can start sending them emails every day and following up with them and building a trust relationship there. And obviously, if you don't have a lead magnet, you don't have a way to follow up because you don't have a lead. You don't have an email address. You have to have an email address. When you do have a lead magnet, you're building a list, you're building trust. You can guide people towards your paid offers naturally, and you create a business asset that you own. Because, guys, listen, social platforms, like social media platforms, they change. They can disappear. You can lose your social media platform at any given point because you don't own them. I have lost, I haven't lost them permanently, but 2 TikToks, okay? I've lost them back in the TikTok Wild Wild West, I call it. I got shadow banned a few times, which means that TikTok was no longer pushing my content out. On Facebook, I had created a business Facebook page, and all I did was really repurpose content there, but it had over 40,000 followers, and I didn't check it often, so it's kind of my fault. But one day I got a notification that I lost that page. No warning, no way that I could fight back on it. I just lost it. And if I hadn't built my email list, that would have been detrimental to my business. You must have a lead magnet to build a strong affiliate marketing or digital marketing business, or really any online business. Now, the number one rule of lead magnets, and I've already said this, is you solve one specific problem quickly. You don't teach 100 steps. You don't teach them everything they'll ever need. You do not give them an entire course. Just one painful, annoying, frustrating problem solved simply. If someone can consume your lead magnet in one sitting and say, oh, okay, that actually helped, you did it right. Now, I want to know, I'm going to check the comments again. How many of you all opt in for other people's lead magnets pretty often? Like, how many of you all get people's freebies that they offer online? Okay, there's one, me. Okay, maybe not anymore. Me. Sometimes, no. On occasion, me. Yeah. So whenever you build your lead magnet, I want you to think about the lead magnets that you have asked for online. And you should think about, why did I want that lead magnet? What did it promise me? What did it solve? Quick win lead magnet examples are a 5-step checklist, a short guide, a 20-minute training. I could even say a 5 to 10-minute training here, okay? Or a template that they can use immediately. They can implement these quickly, and whenever they can do something quickly, it builds trust. So I'm going to go back to the grocery list example. If I'm training for a marathon, which I'm not, by the way, but if I'm training for a marathon and I'm scrolling social media and I see a marathon runner who's saying, here's my grocery list for when I'm training for a marathon. It's totally free. I'll send it to you. So I'm going to want that, right? So I'm going to go to their page. I'm going to click on their link and I'm going to give them my name and email address. What I expect to get is the grocery list, right? I don't expect for them to give me the running schedule. I don't expect for them to tell me what times I should eat and when. Now, that might be nice. I'm not saying those aren't good things, but what I'm saying is that you want to deliver the quick win. And the quick win is the grocery list. Is this making sense for y'all? Just say yes in the comments if you're like, okay. Here's another example. My lead magnet used to be a checklist of the 7 steps of affiliate marketing. And so, that's what my whole opt-in page was about. I was like, if you give me your name and email address, I will send you the 7 steps of affiliate marketing. So what did I do? Whenever somebody opted in, I sent them the checklist that told them the 7 steps of affiliate marketing. I didn't teach them how to do every step. I didn't teach them why they would do every step. I sent them what I promised. That builds trust with people. Say yes in the chat if this is making sense to you. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Lead magnet titles. So your title really does matter because it needs to have a clear outcome, a time frame or simplicity angle, a specific audience or situation, or a benefit that feels attainable. Let me give you a few examples here, and I'm going to do these on the fly, so y'all bear with me. So a clear outcome. How to create your lead magnet in one day. That is a very clear outcome. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Or a time frame or a simplicity angle, right? So the 5-minute morning routine. Does that make sense? You also could call out a very specific audience or situation. The marathon runner's grocery list essentials. The busy working dad's guide to crypto. Call out the audience. Or a benefit that feels attainable. Attainable being the key word there. Okay? So, how to start working out in 5 minutes at home. So, how to start working out in 5 minutes a day from home. That feels attainable. I hope these are helping you. Your lead magnet must be better than Google or ChatGPT. That statement bears repeating. Your lead magnet must be better than Google or ChatGPT. I want all of you all to know I use ChatGPT every single day. I use it all the time. It is a tool. It is a resource. It is improving all the time. AI is not going anywhere. So you should use it. However, your lead magnet needs to have a little bit more than what AI is going to give you or Google. Because if somebody can type in their biggest pain point and find the Google information, they don't need you to give them that, right? So your lead magnet, you really need to make sure that you add a little bit of yourself to the lead magnet, right? So you need to give your own opinion or your top tip or how you discovered this. Just make sure it's not something that they could Google. You also need to remember that your lead magnet is not about you. This is something I tell my clients very often, not just about lead magnets, but all the time. The content you make online is not about you. Your lead magnet is not about you. Your affiliate offer is not about you. You are there to serve people. And I'm going to tell you this very directly and very plainly because that's how I am and that's how I coach and that's how I want to help people. Nobody online cares about you. They care about how you can help them. Now, I know that sounds harsh and I know that there are exceptions like, Sarah, yes, we do care. I get that. I care about you all too. But truly, whenever somebody is saying, yes, I want this lead magnet, they don't want your story. They want to know how that lead magnet can help them. People are naturally selfish. So just type selfish in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down, okay? If you are understanding that this is not about you. Selfish, no, I can't talk. Selfish, so yes. Okay. It is not your autobiography. It is about solving a problem for someone else. Now, having said that, it is totally okay to say why you care about this lead magnet, why you created it, how you discovered the solution, and that you understand their struggle. But keep this part really short. So for me, my lead magnet right now is my free school community. I could say I created a free school community because I remember what it's like to be a complete beginner who just wanted to understand how to get started with affiliate marketing. I remember what that's like, and I want to help you get started quicker. Okay, so that was about me a little bit, but it was about me in the sense of how I could relate to people and how I could help people. Where do you need to create your lead magnet? Well, there's lots of places. So this is not an all-inclusive list, okay? Canva, Google Docs, Microsoft Word, YouTube, Loom, Wistia, Vimeo, or you can just use your phone or your laptop if you want to do a video. You do not have to create some big glamorous like lead magnet that looks like a digital designing company created it. You just want to create it to where people can get to it. So don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Value matters more than fancy design. Let me go back to my example about the seven steps of affiliate marketing checklist. I created that checklist inside of Canva, and it took me a long time to do that. I could have created it much quicker inside of a Google Doc or a Word document and just saved it as a PDF and sent it that way. Don't overcomplicate your lead magnet. Just make sure it has value inside of it. That's what people care about. Because let me tell you something, I would almost be willing to bet that nobody who got the checklist that I created in Canva got it and thought, man, she probably should have used a different color blue than the one that she did. This is not very pretty. No, because they don't care about that. They cared about the information. Here's some beginner mistakes that you need to avoid. Don't make it too long. Don't try to teach everything. Don't use a vague title. Don't promise unrealistic results. Don't create your lead magnet and not send follow-up emails. Don't make it about you. And don't give generic information that anyone can Google. Those are 7 tips. Do all of you all know and understand why these are beginner mistakes now? Put 7 in the chat, in the comments, if you understand. 7, 7, 7. Okay, good deal. Your lead magnet is not about being impressive. It is about being helpful. So if someone thinks, wow, that actually made things easier, or wow, this really helped me, they're going to open your other emails. They're going to trust you more, and they will eventually probably buy from you if what you're offering them makes sense. You always want to make sure that you are being helpful and adding value. Now, here is the real problem that I have uncovered about lead magnets. Knowing this information is different from building it correctly. And I can say that to you all because my first lead magnet was an ebook that I copied and pasted and I added my story to it. Now it worked, but it wasn't great. Most people get stuck here. They overthink things. Their ideas are too vague. They stare at a blank page. There's no structure and they don't have a follow-up plan. So if you've ever thought, I don't know where to start. I don't even know what I would create for a lead magnet. Or what should I include in my lead magnet? Or is this topic specific enough? Is this good enough? That's normal. Okay, just say yes in the comments if you've ever thought any of those things. I love seeing y'all's comments pop up. So I just want to know, okay, good deal. I kind of figured that this would come up for y'all. That is why I created the Lead Magnet Launch Kit. It is a step-by-step system to build and launch a lead magnet that converts. It's not theory. It is execution. It includes the 7-step lead magnet launch plan. It takes you from idea to built to live. Okay? It tells you what to do in each step and how not to skip forward until you complete step 1. It also includes the Lead Magnet Builder workbook. It turns thinking into doing. And I'm going to tell y'all why I love workbooks. It's because I'm a little bit old school, okay? And while I love ChatGPT and AI, I really like to print something out and make notes. I like to think about things and I like to write them down. It includes a workbook. You can fill it out digitally or you can print it out and fill it out yourself because it turns thinking into doing. It's going to help you get very, very clear on what you actually want to create for people. There's also a plug in your niche worksheet. This is for the people who think this is way too broad, right? Like, how is this not oversaturated? I've had so many people recently say, Sarah, isn't this oversaturated? No, it's not. And so there are 9 niches that I've included that, and it also includes like pain points that people have inside of that niche, lead magnet ideas, ways to market it. I've I did this because I've been in the wealth niche for a long time. And so I feel like that's probably my strongest area to help people with. But I can also look at other people's lead magnets and be like, ooh, that's probably not the best lead magnet. That's why I created this. It comes with a real world breakdown library so you can see what actually converts. I'm actually in the process of still building this. I've reached out to a lot of my friends. This is going to be amazing. I just want to tell you all, I'm actually going to continue building this afternoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get people's lead magnets, good ones and bad ones. I'm going to do a video review of them. I'm going to point out what is good, what is bad, what is ugly. I'm going to point out what their opt-in page looks like. It's going to all be included there. The pre-launch validation framework. So before you take the time to build your lead magnet, you're going to validate it first. A lot of people waste time whenever they go ahead and start building and then they have to go back and change things. You don't want to waste time. I want creating your lead magnet to be easier and faster. There's also an audit checklist. So whenever your lead magnet's complete or you think it's complete, I'm going to give you a checklist and you're going to be like, yep, nope, don't have that. And you can go back and fix it. There's also a scoring sheet at the bottom of it. So you can actually score yourself and know whether this is a strong lead magnet or not. The other thing, and I had to do it, is I created and shared some ChatGPT promotion scripts. A lot of people don't know how to talk about their lead magnet on social media. And so I've given you some fill in the blank, plug and play promotion scripts. And you can take one of these and turn them into 30 days of content. There's also the strategic ChatGPT prompt pack. This prompt pack is going to help you build your lead magnet. These are actually prompts that I would use. It tells you how to talk to ChatGPT, how to use ChatGPT in an optimal way to help it help you create your lead magnet. And it goes step by step, right? So first you do this prompt, then you do this prompt. This gives you speed without losing your own strategy because like I said, you do not want ChatGPT to create your whole lead magnet for you, but it can help you with your strategy. And I am going to create a bonus, okay? But this will be an add-on. It's a make it look like a real workbook training. So I'm actually going to do a whole video and I'm going to take you from no lead magnet at all. I'm going to build it in Canva. I'm going to show you how you can make your lead magnet look real. So if any of you all were on the challenge that I did a couple weeks ago, I created a workbook, right? It was a Google Doc. It was not, I didn't actually print it out and put it in a workbook. But I created an image on Canva that made it look like a workbook. And that's not a trick. It really just, whenever you do that, it makes people be able to see your lead magnet as something real. This is going to be an amazing training. I'm still building that. I built this for beginners. So if you're a beginner, say that's me. I built this for the overthinkers who know what a lead magnet is, but they've been sitting on the sidelines not doing anything. I also built this for action takers who created their lead magnet really quickly and they think, okay, I slopped something together. Now I have a lead magnet. Now I have an excellent online business. Let's go. I love action takers. Let me tell you, I love action takers, but your lead magnet does not need to be something that you throw together quickly because if you don't have a good lead magnet, you're not building a strong online business. Improve your lead magnet and multiply your leads, which will in turn multiply your income. Now, I have a special offer for you because I told y'all yesterday, I just created these slides today. I actually created the lead magnet launch kit yesterday as well, and I'm still building it. All of the trainings are done except for me walking through the lead magnets, and that's because I was waiting on a few of my friends to send me what I want them to send me. So, everyone watching right now, and I'm probably going to extend this through Friday night. Everyone who wants the lead magnet launch kit right now is going to get a special beta price because it is not completed yet. And trust me, that's a steal. Okay. I am still in the process of building this resource. It's not completely complete yet. It's almost all the way complete except for the real world walkthroughs. However, that's just not how I run my business. If I'm going to sell something complete, it's going to be complete, and it's not right now. So I had to change everything and say, okay, I'm going to give it to y'all for a special beta price. So you can get the lead magnet launch kit for only $17 today. And through, I'm making it up in my head right now, through Friday, because I know by Friday it will be complete. I do want to be clear as well. This does not include me doing the Canva walkthrough. That's going to be an extra $10. And when that's completed, I'll let y'all know that that's available for you all. Okay. That's not completed yet. Now, after Friday, the price will for sure go up. A couple of my friends who asked for their lead magnets, I told them what I was doing. They're like, oh, are you going to sell that for like $97? I was like, I don't know yet. It depends on how good it is. I'm thinking the price will be around $67 or $47, but it is truly worth $97, every single bit of it, because you're not going to be guessing anymore. You're not going to be lost. You're not going to be trying to figure out how to do this. I'm giving you every single step that you need to do inside of the lead magnet launch kit. So what you really get when you buy today, you won't just understand lead magnets. You're going to build one with confidence. That's what you're getting. You're going to go from knowledge to action. Knowledge without implementation is useless, honestly. If you're not going to do anything with the knowledge that you have, it doesn't really benefit you at all. So start building your lead magnet today. I hope that this free training has helped you. And if you want to go a step further, the lead magnet launch kit, I'm telling you right now, is a great, awesome value. And you can get it right now for only $17. Oh, I have one more tip. I almost forgot this slide. Sorry. Start simple, solve one problem, and do it well.